Hey teachers, Tarun Stevenson here for Karma Classrooms. In this episode, we're going to be talking about teamwork or collaboration, how you can get your students to work together and not turn into a riot or turn into chaos. Come on, let's get into it. Okay, this episode we're going to be talking about teamwork or collaboration, how you can manage it well in your classroom and how you can get it to be successful rather than turning into chaos. I'm down here watching my daughter play touch rugby and just reflecting on teamwork as I'm watching them play, and I just wanted to give you 4 tips on how you can manage teamwork in your classroom. Before I get into it, this episode is brought to you by the Behavior Management Blueprint. That's my free ebook and video course that will give you the 5 essential keys for managing behavior in the classroom more effectively. So make sure you grab that. The link's in the description, and we'd love to hear back from you how that helps you. All right, so tip number 1. First thing in any kind of teamwork exercise or collaboration is you need to know who's in charge. And so every group needs a leader. You need to be able to either allocate a leader or the group needs to choose a leader for themselves. But you need somebody that can call the shots or call the direction. And because often with group work, if you haven't got somebody that has clear instructions and is directing the group, this is when it turns into chaos. So you have multiple people trying to do multiple things and it's very hard to manage. So help the students identify who the leader is in the group, whether you get them to pick out their roles out of a hat or whether you identify someone in the group to be the leader, and then give very clear instructions about what the leader's job is. Their job is to help assign the tasks, help to keep everyone on track, and to direct the flow of the teamwork, all right? So help them find a leader. The second thing is you need to give everyone a job. And an effective team on the field is a team where everybody has a role and everybody knows what their role is and they know how to contribute in effective ways. See, if everybody's trying to do the same thing, that's an ineffective team. And so everybody needs to have a role and needs to know what that role looks like and how they can actually contribute. One, it gives them a sense of purpose and meaning to what they're doing, but it also gives them a really clear direction so they're not stepping on each other's toes and causing unnecessary conflicts. So that's the second part, is make sure everyone's got a role. The third thing is you need to make sure that everyone's pulling their weight. Very often in group work, you'll have a couple of people that stand back, they don't say much and they don't do much either. So you have to really make sure you're monitoring the group to ensure that everybody's contributing, everybody's doing their part, because that's where a lot of the frustrations arise. When people are not pulling their weight, they're not contributing in the way they should, then other team members get frustrated and often arguments and conflict can ensue. But the last point, and this is number 4, is probably where you come into most as a teacher, and that is take on the role of a coach. So a coach is able to look from an outside perspective. You're not actually directing them. You're not the leader. You're not taking control of the group or anything like that. A coach helps them to identify their weaknesses and gives them strategies on how they can overcome their weaknesses. So the things you need to focus on as a coach are the interpersonal relationships, how they can talk to each other, how they can dial in their roles, and how they can most effectively contribute to the team. If you take on a coaching role and ask more questions than you give direction, so ask questions to help them identify what's going wrong, help them identify what they need to change, what will happen is they will actually begin to own the change for themselves. They'll begin to own the work for themselves, and you'll find them becoming more constructive and more cohesive as a team. So that's just 4 little thoughts I had for you today on teamwork, on managing teamwork in the classroom. Make sure there's a leader, somebody to direct the flow of the group. Make sure everybody has a role and knows what their role is and how they can contribute. Ensure that everybody's pulling their weight and contributing equally, and be a coach, don't be a teacher. So ask questions, help them to get the best out of themselves, and watch your teams flourish. I hope that was really helpful for you. If you'd like to learn more tips like this, you can check out our Behavior Management Essentials video course. That link's in the description. It's a comprehensive 4-hour course on all the keys that you need to manage behavior effectively in your classroom. So check it out. if you'd like to learn more. And of course, share this video with anybody that you think might benefit. If you've got colleagues that you think would find this helpful, feel free to share it. Give us a comment below and let us know if this is helping you, and please subscribe to this channel so that you get all our episodes. Until next time, I'm Tarun Stevenson for Calmer Classrooms. Thanks for stopping in.